very special conversation this morning about something that we don't think too much about. We automatically assume that every food that we're eating is safe, like it's automatic. Once we see it, we think that it's safe. And my guest today is Mrs. EFUA OWUSU-ANSAH. She's a Deputy Chief Dietitian at the Konfanote Teaching Hospital, Ashanti Region's premier and unfortunately only hospital for referrals, and the CEO of Enjoy Your Health Consult and Melgoshen Foods, located here in Kumasi near Micklin Hotel. They stock a wide range of healthy foods, and you should pay them a visit. So without wasting much time, EFUA, good morning and welcome to a rainy Saturday morning.
Good morning. This morning is a duvet morning.
Oh, see you. So I'm not the only person thinking that.
No.
I'm not the only person. I was trying to convince myself not to wake up and come.
It's a duvet with hot goat light soup.
If I don't do that, don't do that. So it's. I mean, this is the kind of weather that you stay in, isn't it? Yes. So I should have stayed in, isn't it?
Not really. You don't have that luxury.
If I don't, give me the encouragement to stay in and not show up this morning. But however, this morning we're talking about food safety and food itself. Like I said, if we assume that anything we're seeing on the shelf, anything we're seeing at a vendor's is safe. Are we all right to assume that anything being given to us is safe?
Thank you for this opportunity, and I greet all your listeners and those watching online. When we talk about food safety, it's not just the end product that you see. It starts from the handling, the preparation, and the storage.
Okay.
So if we are to satisfy all the three, then we can say that food is safe. And there are some that are in our hands, in our power to do. Others, we don't have any control. And that is where the faith comes in. But aside the faith, I'm just joking. But seriously, we really eat by faith. There are aspects that our institutions, agencies are responsible. They are supposed to make sure that it is done well. Because as individuals, your power, even within your house, your power is not that big compared to what is being sold outside or what is being presented outside. So if we can partially assume that every food is safe, but we should have some knowledge to at least see some signs that are visible and for us to move away from. Because I think the last time I came here, I said these conditions that we are diagnosed of, chronic conditions or even infectious diseases. The infectious diseases might come instantly in an acute form, but the chronic disease would have started maybe 10 years ago.
Years ahead.
When you think about your immediate actions or inactions, you will think that, but I have not been doing anything. But you started sowing the seed long time ago. It's now that it's become a tree.
I see.
So partially we can assume, but there's a lot to count as safe.
So you said the handling of the food, the preparation of the food, and then how the food is stored. Okay, so let's start with the ones that are within our control, like the ones that are within our homes, that we ourselves are handling. So let's start with, for instance, meat products. And the last time I had to learn a lot on the show. I got veterinary doctors here, and they were telling me about the processes that meat for consumption must go through at the abattoir before we even eat it, I had no idea. Like me, I had no idea because for me, I thought meat is meat. So far as it's lying there, it's meat. But let's start with the common. I mean, we eat a lot of protein. We eat a lot of meat and fish. Besides the smell, which will be obvious, how do you handle meat?
Okay, you are narrowing down straight to meat. But can I pull you back a little, even
sure.
where you are purchasing the meat?
Hey.
Most of the time when we go to the market, from morning to evening, the meat is just lying there and they are cutting to sell.
Yes.
So assuming you get there in the afternoon or in the evening, the meat has been lying down for hours without any refrigeration. The tomatoes that you are going to buy, they make sure that the one that they call niabobo, which is cheaper.
Okay.
They will tell you it's not rotten, but it's just based on impact.
Okay, it's broken. It's softer. Yeah.
But you realize that God created the skin of all these plants, plant-based foods that we buy, to shield the content of the food somehow, to protect. So if the skin is broken, if your onion has started rotting, then that means you've exposed the main content to environmental issues and bacteria and other things that are in the environment. So specifically with meat, if I'm buying meat, then either I'm going there very early as soon as they slaughter and they are selling, or I go to the shop where it is frozen.
Where it is frozen.
Because and any protein, aside the meat, the beans, anything that is proteinaceous attracts bacteria easily.
Anything that is proteinaceous?
Yes.
So meat, beans, nuts.
Yes.
Okay.
Attracts bacteria easily, and it will be lodged in it. You will smell there's nothing in it. You taste there's but it is lodged. And most of these bacteria, they are not heat sensitive. So you would have boiled, but they are still dancing
inside.
They are still dancing in it, and they will just go and start something in your body that you never dreamt about.
We don't think about food safety in terms of, or maybe at least me, in terms of raw, uncooked. We feel, like you're saying, if beans is, it's been heaped in something, in my mind, it's fresh. That's the assumption. Oh, it's fresh. Oh, if it's in KATH, it's fresh. But you're saying, depending on how long it's been there like that, it's already started going through something.
So for the beans and the nuts is the ones that have been cooked.
Okay, the ones that have been cooked.
Yes. Okay. If it is dry beans, that one is
okay. All right. Okay.
But in terms of fish, in terms of meat, chicken, the ones that they've partially smoked and they are selling outside like that, the smoked fish. It's smoked, so somehow if you go there early, that's why it's good to do your shopping early in the morning. Then you get it fresher, and the exposure to environmental factors would have not really been that much, and that would be better. But if you are to go later on in the day,
but when you go to Accra, I haven't seen much of it in Kumasi. Accra, around the OWUSU area, you see people holding fish in these bowls, and it's like they are fresh fish, and they keep pouring some water on it. Is that safe?
Some I've seen some with ice blocks.
No, this one, the one I saw wasn't with ice block. It was just the fish now.
Yes. So if in Kumasi here, if you are to get fish, it's fish that has died. But from the location you are telling me, it's from the location.
Fish that has died.
Died multiple times. So from the location you are telling me, that means it's not been long since it was caught from the sea. So in terms of its freshness, it takes a while.
Okay.
So such fish, if you are to get it very early, you are okay. But even for the fishmongers, they know if they don't bring in any ice blocks, the taste, the texture, and everything will start deteriorating. And if you are not a good marketer, you go and you won't know that this fish is starting to get rotten. But it starts with the eyes. You see the color of the eye, and it's different. It's the fresh fish eye is different from the stale fish eye.
So me, I'm going to buy fish. I feel I'm making fish.
So we see nowadays too. So you are supposed to get the best for yourself.
So if it's a rotting fish or a fish that is not wholesome, what happens to the eye?
It's dull and the eye is much sunken in the
it's dull.
No, it's
okay.
It's so dull. You see the color. Most of the fish eye is more grayish ash. It doesn't glister. It's very dull.
So you can tell from the eye of the fish that this fish has started.
Yeah.
So if you go to the market and they are offering you the fish for cheap,
anything they've started offering for cheap, know that you are compensating for something. You are paying less, but you pay somewhere.
You pay somewhere else.
You pay somewhere else.
So even in the market where we automatically assume that these products are fresh, you still have to have a keen sense of curiosity to check.
You should be critical. Now, I see more when I go to Banton, that's where I mostly shop. For tilapia and the others, you see the women having ice blocks on them.
Okay.
So the temperature of every food counts. If it is protein and it is fresh, it's supposed to be in cold region.
Okay.
Then you kind of halt or prevent whatever bacteria that is able to work on it to destroy it. You prevent or reduce their strength.
Okay.
But if it is cooked, it shouldn't be cold.
If it is cooked, it shouldn't be cold.
It shouldn't be cold.
Okay.
Especially if you're about to eat it. But if you are storing it and it's cooked, that's okay. But if you are eating it, you should heat any protein food. Shouldn't eat it cold. Please, do you get the difference?
I get the difference.
So far as you are not ready to eat and it is cold,
that's fine.
It is preserving.
But when you are ready to eat,
protein should
it should be eaten warm or hot.
Yes, because then you'll be able to kill whatever bacteria that was lodging in when it was cold. But things like vegetables should be eaten cold.
Vegetables should be eaten cold.
Yes.
Okay.
Because as soon as the heat is applied, you just give the environment for bacteria to act on it. So those who are selling wache and they have their vegetables in the sieve.
Oh, fine. The way I'm a wache connoisseur that you are coming to change my wache habits right now. So
prepare your own vegetables then. So what they should have done is the vegetables should be in a bowl. Then they will have ice blocks tied in rubber and placed
on it.
Yes, to create that environment of coldness.
Hey,
that's why most people, when they eat outside vegetables, they either get diarrhea or food poisoning.
So I mean, no. So in my mind, some of these, I don't say like common street foods, should even be handled safely. Should even be preserved and sold safely.
Yes, and even with the handling that you just mentioned for vegetable, rarely do we see the wayside food vendors even using gloves. But and even the chopping board that is used for meat or fish should never go with vegetables.
They are cutting the thing sharp.
We are not in vegetables, but whatever you've cut on it, there are some particles and some of everything debris hidden in the.
So if you have used, let's say, the chopping board to cut meat,
ideally we should have chopping board for meat, fish, then another one for just vegetables.
Salmon.
Because meat, you can boil it for long, but vegetables, we are either eating it raw or it doesn't have to stay long on fire.
Yeah.
So if it's in the same place that you cut it, then some of the bacteria that at the moment is not harmful, but is transferred to the vegetables, whether tomatoes, onion. When we mention vegetables, people think of the cauliflowers and the rest. It's transferred there. But when you are cooking, you would have steamed the meat, fried it, done everything. When you are done, then the vegetables come in. Very little time and you are done.
But the vegetables have probably picked up all the contaminants.
Whatever they picked from the chopping board.
If my thinking is that we haven't promoted or spoken enough about food safety for people to think that it's an issue. How big of an issue is food safety? Like, why should I even be bothered that whether my food is safe or not?
Yesterday I was trying to look at the statistics, and as WHO mentioned, about 1.5 million deaths every year because of food safety.
1.5 million.
Yes. So we keep talking about diabetes, hypertension, but these things that are avoidable, they are also killing people. And if you think of the amount of money that governments are even using, it's in billions of dollars in a year globally. I think $3.something billion. That is in terms of medical expenses and all those. So if this money is to be pumped into the economy, because we are doing everything right, and it's being geared to other things, like now, Confanoche, what we are having, if our space is to be expanded, this will not be an issue. But because of food safety, this money is being spent in these areas to treat food safety issues and to help people. And when we talk about food safety, that's what causes also food poisoning, and that one is instant.
Yeah.
It's instant. It's not that we
I've had one bad episode of food poisoning, and I'll never forget. I think I was in 4th year medical school, and we were going to write exams. You know how medical school exams can be very terrible, and we're actually going to write an exam on microbiology. And I think it was going to be on a Wednesday or something. So I cooked some food on Monday. Boys, you cook in rice cooker, you leave some in it, and then you come back later to it. The Tuesday, I was sitting there reading food poisoning, and it was happening to me.
You were doing practicals.
And when we went to the exam, food poisoning was part of the questions. I was like, wait there, try metro. Because I have had the practical experience.
Yes.
From that time, me and Emo Adiacheso, we are in opposite directions. So when I tell people I'm not a fan of food that has been just kept in the fridge and reheated, people don't understand. But it's because of what I've gone through. But I mean, we'll come to the cereals and stuff in a bit. But someone points out to me that food safety is so big that right now we're facing an Ebola pandemic because people eat bushmeat, for instance. That is not safe. I would have thought that bushmeat is safe.
There are other factors that makes a food safe or not safe.
Such as?
So even the environment that the animal has been, the ecosystem, even what is food to that animal.
And so what the animal eats?
What the animal eats, the environment within the animal lives. and Canada, it wouldn't have been an issue. But you realize that nowadays many things have changed in terms of our stress level. Our DNAs have even changed.
Evolved, yeah.
So things that used not to be nothing, anything hitherto, now is an issue because what we could have fight with, we no longer have. And the things that they used to do that strengthens the body to fight, like the exercise we mentioned the last time, like sleeping well, like family support, that social, we don't have much of it now. So if it might not be a big thing, but because we are not really positioned to fight against that little thing, it's like you have a battalion of soldiers. Hitherto they were resourced to fight maybe an ant, and now the ant is fighting the battalion because they don't have their armory.
Yeah. But you see, like, when you're traveling, let's say Accra Kumasi Road,
They're holding them.
Charlie, like they're holding the animal. You don't know what time they killed the animal. You don't even know what they used to kill the animal. I think about 3 years ago, someone invited me to lunch, and I said, "Oh, me, I don't eat fufu." And he said, "Oh, but you know the soup is there." Charlie, they were eating the akante, and there was it was like a bullet pellet. I was like, why would they? And for those who were eating,
it's normal.
For those who were eating, it was normal. I was like, no, Charlie. Me in the first list, I don't want to eat this big rat. Let alone it has some bullets inside. But you see those things around. You know, you see them by the road. You don't even know even the animal was hit by a car. How do you judge, for instance, for somebody who is listening and is planning on a trip to the Eastern region this weekend and thinking about buying any of those animals? How do you judge that is safe to eat?
There's no guarantee. There is no guarantee because who is monitoring?
Nobody.
And who is telling the truth?
Well, the person selling is definitely not going to tell you the truth.
But maybe na and also and now these animals too are also evolving because even what used to be food for them is no more available.
Has changed, yeah.
So it also affirms the point I made earlier that if we are changing, they are also changing.
Yeah.
Into what was nothing with them for us to eat is something for us now because their diet has also changed. So for those selling along the roadside, there is no guarantee. That's where the things that we can't do anything about, but maybe the authorities can do something about. If these people, my job is a hunter of Akrantie, and they are grouped together, they are taught the best way to hunt and how to preserve the food, then you are sure that when I'm going to buy game, like how outside game, you are sure that this is game
that like this is game and there's nothing wrong with it.
But here I don't.
Sometimes there was one time I was coming from Accra around Pukwasi. I saw somebody selling a monkey.
Yeah.
Like monkey.
Oh, they will tell you that in Remunam, most of the ones that they've already cut, most of them are monkeys. Most of them are animals you would never think of achieving. So it's our eldest, my mother-in-law, for instance, God bless her heart. She was an expert in
game.
She would tell you, just by their skin, she would know.
She would know.
But if you are a novice like me, you'll be eating monkey.
You'll be eating monkeys.
Of monkey.
No, like we pay very little attention to food that is safe, to the point that, and the reason why I started from like the fresh food, the ones that you find on the market, is that it's Saturday, people are planning to go to the market, people are on their way to the market, and we presuppose that ABIA in toes near ton or gata hono, and on enya papa. But the entos can probably be far away from the gutter, but it's still not safe.
And you realize nowadays the market, they are doing well. Instead of most of them displaying their wares on the floor, for instance, on the ground, they have these black buckets that they put the stuff tomatoes in. And the others in. So gradually we are getting off the floor, the ground. When you go to Abinchi, the vegetable market, everything is there.
Everything is on the ground.
And that transparency, look at the medium within which we get even typhoid. It's just these medium.
It's true. Last time I went there and they were offloading cabbages and it was all on the floor.
Yeah. So when you buy it and since it's a market, you get it cheaper. You just have to remove the outer before you get
the cabbage never cook it too
heavy because that's what you are safe to eat.
You are safe to eat.
But there is so much we can do, and there's so much that our system should help us. Because if you are healthy, assuming this morning you, God forbid, you had food poisoning, this program wouldn't have.
I won't come cry. I'll use the food poisoning and the weather as an excuse and slide into the duvet.
And now the emergency too is full.
Oh, I can't go. I can't go.
So it's on the government and institutions to also make sure that our food, which makes us who we are, is really monitored and supervised for us to get the best. If not, then we are just breeding sicknesses that will cause us a lot.
Should for instance, I'm heavy on meat and meat products because I had a conversation with a friend of mine about meat, and I was telling him where I got my meat from, and he was arguing with me that it's because you have money. And I was like, no, like, where I buy my meat from, like, they haven't paid for promos, so I'll mention their name, but where I buy my meat from, you can tell that if it's akoko, it's local, it's properly wrapped, and it's labeled. This is layer, this is, but even the eggs that I buy from them, they can tell you that this came in yesterday and this came in today, and which one do you want? And when you buy it, you can tell, like, they are very particular about what they are selling to you. And I was like, oh, Dr. I fight Hayana. No, like 20 cedis difference.
Yeah.
Should we be at a point where, even if it's the butchers, the meat is, I don't know, like certified, or the meat is something?
That's where the agencies come in, because these people are also well organized.
Yeah,
when you go to abattoir,
yeah.
They are well organized.
Yeah.
So assuming that maybe a company even sponsors them, they do a very customized container, ice chest that is transparent. And they teach them, after you butchering, do this, put the ice in it and cover it. So when we are going to buy, we still see it in the container. But it's not exposed to.
Doesn't have to be on the table.
Doesn't have to be on the table, and none of them is even having a glove.
No. The first time I went to Mankind, as soon as I had not gone there before, but
the floor itself.
As soon as I entered the place, and I looked for the exit and I walked out. Like, I looked for as soon as I entered, I looked at the environment,
is really
the blood on the floor, the flies and everything. I was like, out.
It's horrible.
But that is where, like, the bulk of the city gets its meat from.
Everywhere,
and it's not. And when I say, my uncle, please, my guys, you should forgive me. I'll come and buy suya in the evening. Please give me clean. So it's not just there, but almost every community abattoir that I have seen.
When you go to Bantama, when all the asafo,
you just see the meat in a sieve, and then the cow is lying there, and all the flies are having a field day.
It's mostly just bare on the table. But they are supposed to even be geared up with their apron, with their glove, showing that they are even protecting
themselves,
their own bodies as well as protecting us.
I think there's only one place that I've seen on the Dakojom stretch. I think like they sell pork, where I've seen them like properly dressed up, hair covered, utility gloves in hand, like butchering their meat. But it's close to a gutter, but anyway. No, but so for meat and meat products, you, the handler, you need to be equipped that you are safe in handling the meat. Okay. Now, if what the other thing about these foods is that does smell alone tell or reveal that the food is safe or unsafe? Smell alone.
It's like we have stages of deterioration. So if you are to smell, that means you've gotten to the last stage.
Oh, someone. Please, that just apply to Kobe and Kako and all those things.
Oh, for them, the original flavor is just like that.
No, so they are safe.
They are safe. They are more preserved with the salt. So that one, it will take a long time for them to get spoiled.
So Kobe, Momone, Kako.
It will take a long time.
So those ones are very, very difficult.
They are hard.
So those ones have been
preserved
to have that.
Yes.
But if it is fresh meat, fresh fish, and you start smelling it,
it has gone to the last bit. Because the color alone, I remember the last time I came, you said you bought meat from a place
I bought minced meat. Yeah, it was green.
Yes. So, but when you smelt it, you didn't smell anything.
No.
But the green.
Yeah, it was just the color that was off.
So deterioration had started, but the smell had not. So in terms of using just the smell, for fish, for instance, the stages in fish deterioration, I mentioned the eye. The eye alone can tell. But as it goes further, the smell, even if it is smoked fish, the smell is very stale. It's not the fishy smell that is stale.
So sometimes the fish is getting rotten, then they'll smoke it.
Yes, just to because when they re-smoke it, it reduces reduces the speed at which it will deteriorate further. Then the texture, when fish is getting spoiled, you take the pieces of fish from the bones and you realize that it's flaky.
Oh, like
when fish is not spoiled, it's
like,
fresh.
Okay.
It's flaky.
Ebubu.
You can see the line layers.
Okay.
But when it's getting spoiled, you touch it and it's very it's smooth. It's not flaky anymore. It's smooth. When you rub it in between your thumb and your first finger, it's smooth to the touch, and that shows that one.
The fish nothing.
It's gone. It is gone. When you use it to cook, you realize the taste and everything is gone. So there are signs for us to know before even the smell.
Before even the smell comes in. But what you're saying is that if you're going to the market and you can smell that fish or you can smell that meat, then it means that
it's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
But say if you're not saying
but as I said, you buy it cheap, but you pay it more on another side. So I've gotten it yesterday. I was mentioning on another platform, like the tomatoes abobo. It's cheaper, way cheaper, more than 3 times cheaper than the fresh ones that the skin is intact. But since it's exposed to the mercy of the weather and the environment, you buy it, toast, and you think that taste means the same because abobody and say. But you work with it. Most of these bacteria too are not heat sensitive, so they are still lodging in, ready to get the home in your body or the bodies of your family. And the other side, the most dangerous ones are the ones that have grown moldy. The white
on the thing. Oh, say yakwanyam.
And the outside meals, if I'm not telling the truth, please tell me. They buy the apple bottle, and sometimes as soon as it's the next day, you realize you see the molds coming in. They won't even take their time. Even when you wash it, but more is in it.
There's more mold, yeah.
But they lump everything together, mail it, and use it for the stews and the soups for us to go and buy. And another thing, as we are talking about molds in the house, you have bread, you have stew in the fridge, then you take it out, you realize molds have started growing on it. If it is bread, we just cut the outer layer, and if you toast then. But we know that mold, what you see is less than what is inside.
What is inside?
If it is stew, whatever white is on it is less than what is inside. And the impact of mold in relation to cancer, it has been established. So you feel that, oh, Adrianini taste, if you so know what taste, oh, send it taste in sign. But the mold, the root is entrenched in inside. Everything. So if bread is moldy, please don't cut the outer and use it for breadcrumbs or something. No.
Throw it away.
You better throw it away.
So, I mean, now that I've come into the home, so if you like you're saying, sometimes, you prepare stew, and, this is stew that you have invested money in, like you've gone to buy octopus, shrimp, why your special sauce be. Na if I medimu ba kope. Na me ko buy na say mold or so.
Yes.
Oh, say I can scoop the moldy part, then leave the rest.
So I love freezing stuff. Freezing does not mean that the bacteria you kill them. You kill some, but there are some that are lying dormant. It's like disempowered them.
Okay.
They can't work as fast as if they were in the fridge.
Yeah. And
people think that as soon as it's in the fridge, the food is protected. No. So cooking food like this, knowing that it's pricey to me, I'll just portion them out, put the more of that in the freezer, and what I'll be eating just a day or two in the fridge.
Okay.
And what people do is, if it is in the fridge and it's not being disturbed, the fridge is not being opened, people open the fridge, drink water whilst it is opened. When they are done, they put it there, then you are introducing a lot of heat.
Okay.
So heat, cold. You are just introducing the bacteria in it. So the one I've left in the fridge, I've eaten it today, tomorrow, it's done. Then I bring in the new one from the freezer.
Okay.
So I won't cook a bunch of stew, put everything in the fridge that, say, in 3 days time, you be
manasa.
Chichim, just portion it out into the freezer and bring it out as and when you are ready to eat.
Let me read a text from Sam. You can also send your WhatsApp on 059-393-2993. 059-393-2993. Sam is saying that he's asking, okay, so Sam is someone I went to senior high school with. He's saying that, do I remember the shito and the mold that used to grow in shito? He says, but Charlie, we chop ambu.
Really?
Like for something like shito, what is the technique to make sure that it doesn't grow mold? And even the same with the stews and stuff that people have at home in their fridge. Is there any way to prevent it going mold? Because now that he says it, I remember, if you opened your container and you realize that there was some mold growing, you just use a tissue to wipe it off, and hey, you're caught.
So, shito in the jar is the content of the shito that when it gets to the sides of the jar, it starts growing mold.
Okay.
So far as the shito is covered with oil,
okay,
totally, nothing will happen. But if some of the content just comes above the oil, that's when the molds will start forming. And the other thing is, when you are fetching shito, make sure that whatever cutlery you are using is very dry, because any moisture introduced will also breed more of these bacteria. And after fetching it, you are supposed to wipe the sides so that any content that was left around
will no longer be there.
And wipe it well so that some of the pieces will not fall into the shito. Because most people, they are wiping, but you get some of the pieces falling into the shito.
It's only God that has preserved that.
It's been God. It's been God. But most of the things we are complaining about in terms of ailment or disease is because of these things that we used to do.
So even if it is stew at home for the family or for yourself that you've kept in the fridge, and you are scooping some for use, you must use a clean cutlery.
So the stews and the soups in the fridge, first thing, we are portioning it out based on the amount that we are eating at a time. So I'm not portioning stew into the fridge where I'll bring it out, first some, put it back, first some, put it back. So since I can't have the space for a lot of bowls, what I do is, for my stews and for stews particularly, after cooking them, I let them cool. Then I use either Ziploc or the 1 cup rubber or the Olonka and portion them out.
Okay.
And put them in a big Ziploc.
Okay,
and
then
label them. This is tomato stew beef, and put it in the freezer.
Okay.
So when I'm ready to eat, I just take one out. And I'm not putting some back.
Okay. So when you take one, you know that this is what I'm using.
I'm using all. I'm not putting them back, because like a frozen food, most people do that. They even bring the entire saucepan into the freezer. You take it out, you warm it, the germs are gone. You introduce some to it again, you take it
put it back in the freezer.
And remember, I said the germs are still there, but they are somehow immobile and they are not having so much power.
So the in, out.
You are increasing the population.
Oh, man.
You thaw it, first some, take them back, thaw it, first some. This is one of the things that cause a lot. In your house, you can have food poisoning.
Your own food that you think that you're safe. You can introduce food poisoning yourself.
Yes. So if we are a 5-member family and I'm preparing stew, I know we will eat 3 times from that batch that I've prepared. I just portion them out like that into the freezer. And that should be it. So if we are going to eat something tomorrow, I'll bring it out into the fridge. So by the time we are ready, it doesn't thaw fast. It's gradually, because from the freezer is iced, then it comes into the fridge. The temperature in it will help it to thaw gradually, and will not allow the bacteria to act on it fast.
People are learning a lot from what EFUA is saying, and I'm getting quite a few messages from people. Yes. EFUA is a deputy chief dietitian. She knows what she's saying, and a lot of people agree with you. There are challenges that these are practices that they've learned from their mothers, and they've learned from their friends, and the unlearning appears to be a challenge for people. But I'll read one interesting one in a bit. But it's Saturday. It has rained. That the laundry that you have packed for Monday that you are going to do, that you can't do that laundry today. Because looking at the weather, it looks like it's raining and that the sun wants to shine. So listen, that's trousers that you have planned to wear on Monday. It won't dry. Let me tell you where to bring it so that it's done properly and it dries well. Bring it to Spin City Laundromats. They are the fastest, cleanest, and the most convenient laundry service right here in Kumasi. They will wash, dry, and fold your clothes in under 2 hours. They take laundry from homes, hotels, and restaurants, and all their machines are brand new tear rubber, and they give you your clothes that sparkling, clean finish. And when they are done, they pack them in the Spin City laundry bags, and then you know that you're good to go. At Spin City, there are no mixing of clothes. It's one customer, one machine, all the time. And from now till 31st December, they are doing their free after 9 promo. That means that wash your clothes 9 times and get the 10th one absolutely free at any branch. They're open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily, and they're in Accra and Kumasi. In Accra, you can find them at Ashalibotri Lakeside, at Dansuman Akoko Photo, at the UPSA in the Prestige Building. At Teshi, they are Teshi Tebibiano. In Kaneshi, they are behind the Kaneshi Police Station. Here in Kumasi, they are the Kumasi City Mall, just next to ShopRite. You can call them on that line on 055-445-5314. And they're also in Nigeria. So if you're a student or you live in Nigeria and you're listening, you can find them adjacent to Check City. You can call them on 059-577-7371. Call them now and let them handle that laundry. Now, I know that you've seen the trend on social media. People are cutting up their mattresses and checking what is inside, well, because they didn't buy their mattress from latex foam. And you know that these days, these mattresses coming up are made from all kinds of unsafe materials that make it simply difficult for you to sleep. These mattresses are cheap and may be harmful to your health. And of course, they do not meet the standards of Ghana's safety system, and you'll end up costing you more anyway. Buying inferior and cheap mattresses may seem like a good way to save money, but do not fall for the trap. If you haven't slept well, you cannot work well, you cannot think well, and ultimately you're putting your health at risk, which will cause you a lifetime of pain and discomfort. You know, you sleep on some mattresses and the whole day you have back pain, you have neck pain. Yes, those mattresses are simply not up to standard. I think that as responsible citizens, you should invest in certified, durable, and safe mattresses. That's why we need to raise awareness to protect families across the country. Now, there's only one brand in Ghana when it comes to mattress. Like, only one brand comes to mind, and that is Latex Foam. It remains tried and trusted for over 60 years in Ghana. 60 years, and they offer unmatched quality and durability for every Ghanaian home. So you know what? Make the smart choice. Throw away that cheap mattress and talk to Latest Foam on 020-231155 in Accra, and here in Kumasi you can call them on 03220-29365 for all your inquiries, or you can walk into any of their outlets nationwide for your preferred choices. You can also visit Latex Foam at www.latexfoamghana.com and on all their social media platforms. Don't settle for less, go for quality. Buy Latex Foam, or else, like they say, you do yourself. Latex Foam, your partner for life. And this is the Orange Health Lounge, and you're listening to Mrs. EFUA OWUSU-ANSAH, Deputy Chief Dietitian, CEO of Enjoy Your Health Consult and Melgoshen Foods, located here in Kumasi, very close to Micklin Hotel, and they're in the building just before former Sweet Pub, now Old Ladies Independence Pub. Like, they're on that side, you see them there. They're on the ground floor and the top floor, and anything healthy food, that's where you need to go. Anything healthy food, that's where you need to go. They have a wide range of healthy food, and today we're talking about food safety. How safe is the food that you have at home? How safe is the food that you're buying outside? And are you even curious about where you are sourcing your food from? Like, today's raining, you want to go to the market. The stuff you are going to buy, I'm sure the ensure has beaten them, but when you go, they will clean it with their cloth and then they'll give it back to you. We have to be conscious about what we're eating. Now, if there's someone who is more biased towards baby food, so I'm going to ask her questions now. So she's saying that she has a toddler, and she's got to go, like, she's had to go back to work, and she tried expressing breast milk and keeping it at home, and it's not working. So people have introduced her to a lot of container-based food. She wants to know that, how do I make sure that these foods are safe? And for the foods that I'm preparing for my baby, can you ask your guests, how do I even package them to make sure that when I'm not home, those foods are safe and I don't end up harming my baby.
Thank you. And kids are very much on my heart because getting it right with them gives them the foundation for their health later in life. The first thing is about the processed foods that you are introducing them. Those jar foods and the canned foods.
Yeah.
They've been shown to introduce a lot of allergens to the body. So I'll prefer that in our system you can do your own food for the child. As much as possible, reduce or avoid these canned and box foods. They are very super convenient. But at the end of the day, you are more comfortable, but what are you investing in the child? For what you can do to preserve the food that you cook. For case we do a lot of blenderized meal for a child like this who the mother has to go back to work. I don't know who she spoke to in terms of the expressed milk, how she was going to keep it. But we know that expressed milk can be frozen for 6 months without any issue. So we encourage mothers, as soon as you deliver and you start expressing, start banking them.
Start banking them.
Banking them.
Okay.
So in the banking, that is, there are some breast milk Ziplocs that are being sold at baby shops. If it is 300 ml, or your baby is a good eater and can do 500, but just 300 ml portions. After expressing, you portion it out, put in a bigger, some people do containers, but put in a bigger Ziploc, freeze them. So far as you are in the house, keep freezing because you are available for the child to feed. And the more you express and feed the child, the more breast milk comes.
Okay.
So from my experience, I was able to freeze up to 2 liters.
A day?
No, entirely.
2
liters a day. Breast milk. So I was able to store that 2 liters. One of the things that doesn't help breastfeeding mothers is stress, especially when they start work.
Okay.
So the breast milk production starts declining. And what I did that reduced my stress is when I started working, I was still expressing, I was still feeding. So that very day, what I expressed, if it was not enough, then they go to the bank and put some in the fridge. So by the time I'm leaving the house, I know this will not be enough. So I bring one of the frozen one into the fridge. When they are about to feed the child, they just put it in the feeding bottle, get warm hot water, just swirl it whilst it's in the hot water, and that is enough.
Okay.
It's fresh breast milk. But since she started work and she's already started feeding the baby, it's all about the blenderized milk. What is blenderized milk?
Blenderized milk.
Yes. It's just all our food that we eat that is blended together. So, assume I'm preparing jollof rice. What I will use to prepare jollof rice, except the pepper. So I can add the spices in terms of garlic, onion, but no artificial spice. Boil everything together in addition to either if I'm using salmon or any smoked fish or chicken breast, I'll add everything, boil it, blend it to become very smooth. Add either coconut oil or olive oil or any oil, just a little, and portion it out. So I can do the rice bit, I can do sweet potato bit, I can do Irish potato bit, I can do even granite soup, palm nut soup. Portion it out. That granite soup, palm nut soup, when they are about to feed the child, they just do thick morikoko and add the soup to it, mix it. That is the child's banku and. Okay. So you can conveniently do this, portion them out, put them in the freezer. So if maybe after the breakfast meal, the child was given maybe blended rice meal. The next meal, we have the option to take a different one. And with this, you are introducing different flavors to the child. But even how you start, because for most of us, we don't know some flavors of food because we didn't have the right transitioning.
What does that mean?
If you want to start complementary feeding, you were supposed to start with single foods.
Single foods.
So if it is kontomire, I blend kontomire, give that only to the child.
Only to the child. Okay.
If I have the luxury with breast milk, I can add breast milk to the kontomire, give it to the child. If it is beans, I do that. So within a week, I say I'm doing vegetables. I do that vegetable with the breast milk.
Okay.
And with this technique will help you to know the foods that the child is allergic to, because you are using it in singles.
Okay.
It's not mixed up. That you think it, and all those things.
Yeah.
Then you move to the protein. We have the fishes, we have the chicken, we have egg, we have all those things. So I give them in. Then I start combining. So by the time you are leaving the house or the child is really going to start pure complementary feeds, you know the ones the child likes and the one the child does not like, the one the child is allergic to. It's not that the child will be malnourished, but this is done within a space of about a month.
So you can tell.
You can tell. But most of us, because we want the child to be full, we just lump everything together.
So we are thinking in
a full meal.
Yes, in adult mind terms of a full meal. Okay, so you introduce singles,
and now you are really teaching their taste buds. And you think they are young, but as they are eating it, this is tomatoes. Maybe you cut tomatoes and this is tomatoes. So even, the well-known chefs, when they eat something, they can tell you every ingredient that was used
in it,
because they've trained their senses to appreciate that. And the same way with the kids, the same way we can. For some of the ingredients, they are very pungent. So you know,
can tell.
Garlic, if there's ginger, if there's turmeric, if there's curry powder, you will know. But most of us, we can have hidden ingredients that we will never know.
That's the end.
That's
okay.
all.
So for those with children or those with toddlers that they are introducing complementary feeds to, you're saying start with singles.
If possible, you have to see us to
come and do a plan for you.
Yes.
I think that's the best.
That will help when you transition very well, because food makes the child. If you do it well, the child will start and will not be a picky eater as well, because you've expanded their taste buds to things that they because some kids are very difficult. You wait no pay no 3 months. Then and also take quiet for the rest of their life. What the man only. And you would have harmed the child a lot, because aside the nutrients we are getting from individual foods, there are also peculiar chemicals that are with foods. Why do we say that turmeric is good? Turmeric and black pepper are good for inflammation, because there's something specific to turmeric. So although I can say that it's yellow, maybe I'm getting some carotene in it, but there's something specific to it. That if someone is not adding that to their meal choices, they are missing out.
Then it's like me and a morikoko. We have
it's like east and west.
Nothing in this world will convince me to eat it. I think I ate my lifetime share growing up. So like I'm done with it.
But assuming growing up you had varied options. It was not always so. Now for you, morikoko, the flavor is really entrenched in your body that it's just if that is the only option, I will fast.
Then I'll fast. then I'll simply fast. But for kids, yes. Now, food safety when it comes to this era that EFUA we're in, where everybody is picking off things from the shelf. And yesterday I was watching when I was preparing for this, I was just trying to find, okay, so locally, what have we done to make food safe? And I was watching a video from Reggie Rockstone, and he was explaining when he started selling his wache in a jar. People didn't understand, and he was arguing that you eat corned beef from a tin, so why can't you eat wache in a jar? Let's come to tin foods. How should we even consume tin foods in the first place?
Even how you see it. Tin foods, let's look at the tin that was used. It's metal, but it's lined. The lining is a protective shield that the food will not touch the metal. Any metallic processed food that you've seen in terms of it's in a can, and it is dented or amua baby, please, that shield has been broken.
In the shops, yes.
Don't come either say a baker's child, don't come me, and I won't pay a will be but that shield is broken. And woe unto you if the food or the content of that can is acidic.
Acidic?
Yes.
Okay.
So anything protein, say chicken, fish, and tuna, it's acid.
Yeah, okay.
So then it keeps interacting with the metal. The shield has been taken off. So it keeps seeping into what you are going to eat.
Wow.
Milk that is dented.
When the who be there?
Don't come
because reduced to clear.
Reduced to clear.
I see it all the time. I don't buy it out of the fact that, at least from where I shop, it's the same price like the I'll just say no, wait a minute, I'll just change it.
So if any canned food or even the paper-based one, you see a thin lining that is in the pack that is preserving the food from whatever the outer layer is. So that's the first sign. Any food box or can that is dented or mangled in any way, please, the safety shield has been taken off. The other thing too is information on it, especially the expiry and best before. The best before does not mean that the food is spoiled.
If I can do. So when I pick a product and I see best before, it doesn't mean say it not say.
Until let's say 6th of June.
Yeah.
They said best before 6th of June. That means if it is 100%, you get the food's quality at 100% before.
Before 6th of June.
After 6th of June, it starts deteriorating. So it doesn't mean it's spoiled.
Okay.
So then you have to think, okay, and now August and December, you say best before 6th of June. That means it's been long.
It's been long.
Then most of the things
are gone.
They are gone. They might not be harmful, but in terms of the benefits you would have received from it, it has drastically reduced. The expiry date, that's the one that shows that assay is spoiled.
Okay.
So if you see best before there, it's just the quality or the richness or whatever benefit
you're going to get from it.
It's reducing. But expired by assay.
Expired by the assay.
Assay. The reason is that either they've put some preservatives in it and they know the shelf life of that preservative, or they've tested it to see that by this time microbes get the environment to work. Bacteria get the environment to work. So if it is expired by, whether medication or not, please, whatever is to help you in that product is no more there.
But if I say expire
maybe that one is immediate, but and that is one of the avenues we get a lot of food poisoning. A lot, because the beer na airborne is not there, and it has started. It's gone, and most of the time I SSA it is the date they will say maybe 6 June. Maybe it started 3 months or some weeks before.
Before.
It's our date in the
I say.
But most of us say, oh, say any year she taste any year.
And it's a sign.
So it's not sport. That is what we see in our face. There is this man, I don't know whether it's on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok, but I see videos. He normally use the microscope, picks products, and sends it to the microscope
to check what is inside.
You won't anything.
No.
Even the chips, I won't mention any brand. The chips the potato chips that are in the
because you see, when it comes to tin foods, now lots of the things that we're eating are in packages. They're tins or they're canned, and all of those things. I was told, and I want to find out that if, for instance, you open, let's say, corned beef, what people call corned beef, even if you're not going to eat all, you must scoop it out of the tin and put it in a different bowl and probably put it in the fridge or freezer. You don't put the whole tin in the fridge. Is that true?
Very true. The same goes with milk.
So milk. What has milk done?
The tin milk. I told you that's shelled. So if it is dented, please don't buy. And now you have punctured it. So you've tempered with the protective shield. So you've exposed it to whatever microbes or bacteria that is in the air. So it's best that, and that interaction of the metal with the food as well, you've broken that shell, so that interaction will take place. So it's best that get a small container, pour the milk in it, put it in the fridge. Don't put it, tin tomatoes, for instance, people do a lot of that.
Tin tomatoes.
Tin tomatoes. They will just open it, take some, put the rest in the fridge.
Yeah.
Or those who don't
want to
use the fridge, they will add oil to it and put it down. Oh, you've not seen that?
No.
It's food safety wise, it's not the best.
No. If I'm gonna go for tea, I pay. I might start. So when you open the can of milk or the tin of milk, you're supposed to use all of it. And I said, so you must pour it into something else.
We'll share the 7 sizes in the milk and 2 people should use 1 tin of milk. Nutritionally. Yes.
2 people should use 1 tin of milk.
Yeah. Nutritionally. We are pretending to be eating some protein in our porridges and teas.
Some people can open milk in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Now you know
one side so that they can control.
Yeah, so I can control the way.
No. That's why I'm happy with what the producers have done. The small sachets.
Yes, now they've done the small sachets.
So when you get it, you don't have anything to do with the cans. But if you are dealing with cans, then as soon as you open it, pour it into possibly a glass jar or a rubber container. Put it in the fridge.
I remember one of the companies, I'll mention the name, did like
the milk that is yes,
the way people bash them.
They stopped first time.
People say, "Oh, I didn't make shake. Oh, okay. So when you puncture the milk, like it's supposed to be used like in that day,
within that same period, not in that day,
because that same period.
No, that same period. If you are not going to finish it, pour it into a container and put it in
the fridge. Milk be fridge. Because I eat very little milk. Like I'm training myself to take
yourself off.
Yes, off. I've done well. Though. If people should, I've stopped drinking coffee, for instance.
Oh,
I've stopped.
Congratulations.
Like 2 years sober.
Oh. But coffee in itself is not bad, just that it's addictive. So
it is the addiction part that I
yes,
couldn't control.
yes.
So 2 years off coffee. So I'm doing tea.
Yeah.
And someone said, oh, I should stop eating sugar. So I stopped eating sugar too. So the milk small that I'm adding to it to make it drinkable.
Just pour it. We are not stopping you, but just pour it in a better container.
Okay. So I've seen people selling milk containers, like plastic milk containers. Hey, so the tin tomato they maintain now. They will pour.
We get a little, especially if the person is cooking a small meal and has
bought the big
medium sized one. They just fetch small and put the rest in
the fridge. And that one is dangerous.
It's dangerous.
But what about the tin tomato that's now coming in the
it's okay.
like in the sachet?
It's okay. You just pull it out.
And that's it.
Yes. You don't also take it back into the
So that one, like, don't go and buy the big sachet and use at
if you are buying the big sachet, what I do is if I buy the big sachet, I just use the small 1 cup rubber, portion
and then you put okay. We are killing ourselves.
It's small. We are just portioning like small.
Good morning to you, Akosha. She's saying that I've heard dietitian talking about mold. So what about the dawa we buy in the market?
Is there mold on it?
Is there mold on dawa?
I've seen the grains. It looks a little whitish around it, but I'm not sure what really that white is. I don't think it, because molds are a little foamy. The way they grow on top of stew. Yeah, they are a little, and even when you look at the one on bread, it's a little foamy. But the one she's talking about, I've seen it not on the dawa that has been made smooth, but the one that is graining with the beans itself that they've made into round.
Okay.
I've seen some around, but I'm yet to find out what's really.
After the bread, when you mentioned the bread, someone sent me a message that he freezes his bread.
Yes, it's the best.
Freezing bread?
So what happens is the best. You get it fresh every day. So when you get the bread,
this is news to me.
Slices. If it is not already cut them in slices. Put them back in the rubber in the freezer. In the freezer. It can go for 6 months without any problem.
In the freezer. So if you want to eat it, then you take it out.
In the morning, you take the number of slices you want, put it down. By the time you move around, you are ready to eat. It's good.
Never heard it before.
So you can really save a lot of money by storing things well and storing them right.
Never.
Yeah. My freezer, if you take anything, you can take my fridge, but not my freezer. I can do without.
You can do without fridge, but not freezer. Okay. Someone is saying that then we should have died though, because we used to put milk in water.
Yes.
And then seal the ends with.
Yes. We used to do that.
Seal the ends with tissue.
Tissue. We tear some of the paper.
Yeah.
Like the label.
The label.
You tear some and put it at the where you punch it and put it in water.
You know, that one there was chemistry. That was worse. Because the thing is a tin.
Yes.
And you are putting it in water.
Proteinaceous to those who do, we used to do that. I remember.
It's only God that didn't let us die.
As I said, there were other factors that were really fighting for us. So these things were nothing. But now, if you do that, it will be something.
Okay. So someone says that, Akosha says that my toddler likes warm foods and hates cold foods. Sometimes I give her Greek yogurt with blended banana and granola paste. Because she doesn't like cold foods, I serve her foods in a ceramic bowl and put it in hot water whilst feeding her for the food to be warm. So is it safe for yogurt to be eaten warm? Okay, that's a good question.
If it is hot, then you are killing the bacteria, the good bacteria.
The good bacteria that's supposed to be in the yogurt.
But if it is, I wish that you give it at room temperature, not really warm, but at room temperature will help not to reduce the population of the bacteria. But hot Greek yogurt, there, you are killing all the benefits you are supposed to get. Maybe you get the protein part of it, but not the bacteria, the good ones.
So, I mean, you're supposed to strike a balance in how you're doing it.
Okay, after preparing yogurt, you realize that after the inoculation, it's a little warm.
It's warm.
It can even be hot.
Yeah.
But after you've put it in the fridge and someone has come to buy the Greek yogurt, you are supposed to maintain it in a cold environment.
Okay.
If you are going to eat it, the worst you can do is to have it at room temperature, but not warm or hot.
All my secondary school mates who are listening, good morning to you. I mean, for those of us who are, my secondary school mates were preparing to host our legacy project next year. So there's a team going to Cape Coast this morning. Good morning to you guys. Now, you see, one of them has drawn my attention to the fact that it's when you are in boarding house and you open your sardine, you can take one and then put the rest of the sardine in the chop box. But he's saying that there is oil around it. So does that oil preserve or protect what is left in that tin can?
If it is still in the tin, that's an issue. The other thing too, if the oil is covering the fish and not exposing any of the part of the fish in the air, then you're good to go. You are good to go. But if it is not, then it's not safe. One, it is in the tin, which is bad, and two, it is exposed. And the oil in the sardine is not enough to cover it properly.
Good morning to you, Shirley. Shirley is saying that should we use gloves when we are cooking in our own homes for the sake of safety?
It would have been best, especially if you are dealing with the vegetables and the protein. We but it should be the best. But if not, at least especially the vegetables, make sure that you wear your gloves before using touching it, especially if you are doing salads and something that will not be on fire. That one it should be.
Okay, so if you are turning your fufu,
it will be possible.
Okay, so if you are doing your salads and all those things, because she's saying that she has learned something today, because she used to use one chopping board for everything. She just used to rinse it, and saying that she now understands why someone was selling chopping boards on the internet and it was 3-in-1. And she kept asking herself, what am I going to do with three chopping boards? But she's saying that now she understands. And saying that wooden or bamboo chopping boards versus plastic chopping boards. Ask for me which is safe.
Both have their negatives. The wooden one would have been more biological, is better, but you have to be careful in the way you wash it.
The way you wash it?
Yes. Because when we cut it, the chopping board has a grain. So either you are washing it along the grain or across the grain. If it is across the grain, it's possible you will not be able to take off many of the debris that will be lodged in it. And some of the days you might even have to boil hot water and pour it on it. So that whatever is lodging, because they are really there, they will be killed or they will be taken off. In terms of the plastic chopping board, as you cut, you realize that even the top, how you bought it and how it is now, there are some of the parts that are chopped off. So where are they going? It's possible some will get into our food. So it's best that, especially things that you are cutting deeply and hard, don't cut on a plastic board. Because as you cut it hard and deeply, you are sure that you'll be cutting some of the pieces of plastic and adding that to your food. But with the wood is more biological. It doesn't have any mind. I will just bring it out.
All right, let me open the phone lines now. Call us on 0541 022 318 0541 022 318. That's the number to call us on this morning. This is the Orange Health Lounge, and my name is Dr. Jima. You have been listening to Mrs. EFUA OWUSU-ANSAH. She's Deputy Chief Dietitian at the Confanoche Teaching Hospital. And this morning we're talking about food safety. And yes, I'm going to read out the questions that you sent to me about packaged foods and foods that are packed in packets, and especially someone is saying especially the noodles. So I will come to that. I will come to that in a bit. So a concerned mother is asking, noodles of all types and of all shapes, of all brands. She's asking that. She's asking that. How safe are these foods?
How? So in terms of packaging, I think it's safe. But if we are talking about the content,